Masumi, tis your turn.
All right. Are there any areas in the room that are outside the beholder's gaze, along the walls, or am I gonna have to get significantly closer to be able to do that?
So from where you're standing, it appears that it does meet the walls. Let me just put that down. You'd have to get closer to get out of it.
I will do so, hugging the wall closest to the camera.
Closest to the camera. And
Yes.
the last figure escapes the collective. Would you like to describe your character?
Sure. Masumi is a shorter human male, uh, late teens probably. He's got uh, robes on with an emblem on it. It's a circle divided into 9 areas. Each of the areas has a small symbol in it, uh, more of a faded blue. There's one of the symbols is glowing, has a eye sigil in it.
Hmm.
All
Alrighty.
right. Rushing up, it appears that you may be out of the cone.
Good. I would
What would
like
you
to
like to
cast
do?
blindness on the beholder.
All right. That is a what kind of
Con
save?
save.
Con. How does this even work if it's beholder? That is a 19.
Yeah, that'll pass.
He's rolled really good on these con saves. He doesn't have that good of a thing.
That's fair.
Casting the spell, you feel it go, but it appears that the creature appears to be a bit hardier than you would expect. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
It is now the beholder's turn. The DM finally gets to run a beholder. Here we go, boys.
Yeah, can we all take a second to appreciate that gorgeous mini?
I painted it myself. It is my favorite mini I've painted. I'm very proud of it.
Very good.
I'm still scarred by
Anytime.
beholders, and I'm glad I'm not playing.
They're an
All
amazing
right.
enemy to fight. The lore and stuff around them is incredible.
Yeah. So he does 3 eye rays. The first one's
Oh,
going
boy.
to Masumi because you're first on my list. That's an
Oh,
8.
boy.
All right. A eye ray fires at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. I believe I can use the inspiration for that, correct?
You can, yeah.
All right. I'm going to be adding my bardic inspiration to that. Oh, I'm going to use a luck point to reroll that.
Yikes.
That is a total of 17.
A 17 succeeds. You are struck with the ray, and for a second, you feel almost as if your whole body has become heavier. Your chest, where it struck you, you almost feel it shift for a second to stone before you shrug it off as best you can. You succeeded in not getting hit with petrification ray.
Oh, good. That would have been a bad day.
The second ray is going to Thurvin. But unfortunately, since you're in the eye, the cone, you don't get hit by the fear ray that would have tried to strike you anyways. And then for Raylan, you are going to. I need you to. Yikes! Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
A
The die.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Oh boy, my favorite. 17.
There you go.
17 succeeds, so you will take half damage.
For the other players, I have a -1.
You will take 18 points of necrotic damage.
18.
Spicy.
As you are struck with the enervation ray. Enervation?
What?
Enervation.
Yep.
Innervation? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a word I'm familiar with. That's
Energy
all right.
beam, boys. Zap.
Woo, zap. And at the end of his turn, he will shift the cone to include all of you. On initiative count 20, I need someone to roll me a d4.
2.
2?
2 on the D4.
All right. With a 2, all of you feel your forms almost begin to sway and waver, and then you are pulled suddenly as you are all pulled back into the collective.
I gotta
Specifically,
say,
in Reeland's position.
the camera glitched real quick, so we all just magically disappeared from the board, and it was amazing.
Perfect. That's what it should be. Thurvin, it's your turn. You are still
Okay.
in the eye code, so you do have a chance to escape the collective.
I would like to escape the collective.
All right, where are you going?
I'm gonna go to my right and forward, try and get
Towards
out
the
of the
camera,
cone.
away from the camera.
Towards the camera, yeah.
Okay. 5, 10. You're trying to get to the other side of him, I take it.
I'm trying to get out of the cone first.
15. All right, you think you should be out of the cone.
Okay. And then since I'm out of his anti-magic cone, does my gathering swarm start to appear around me? It is not a action to call it. It
Correct.
seems that it is just kind of generally there.
This room appears to be devoid of crows at the moment. But what would you like to
That
do in the meantime?
is heckin' tragic.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Zephyr Strike.
All right. What is Zephyr Strike? I feel like this is a newer one, and I'm not familiar.
It's a new one. I think it's from Tasha's.
It gives me advantage on one melee attack. If I land that melee attack, I deal 1d8 extra damage. And then I also get 30 feet of movement, and my movement does not provoke opportunity attacks.
All right, then. In that case, as you cast a spell to boost yourself more than anything, you suddenly hear, I can't do it myself, not only because Emily just went to bed, but because my throat won't let me. A caw for a second, and over your shoulder you look, and the shadows begin to grow longer towards you before a massive swarm of shadow crows begin to weave around you. As they do, you feel yourself a bit lighter on your feet, some strength in your arm, and a couple of them begin to harry around the beholder, occasionally getting into the eye cone and disappearing before appearing on the other side.
Excellent. And then I'm going to go up, and I'm going to make my attack at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So a dirty 20.
Dirty 20
and
hits.
a dirty 20.
Also hits.
So the attack is going to do 12 plus 5, so 17 points of slashing damage. And then I'm also going to use my Gathered Swarm feature. Once on each of my turns, I can cause the swarm to assist me in one of the following ways. He's going to take an additional d8 piercing damage. That's going to be 4. And Favored foe, all at once. Jeez, this is good. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark the target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose concentration. The first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase that damage by 1d6. So mark one of those uses, and he's going to take an additional 2 points of damage.
An additional 2 points of damage. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
As you begin
now-
to get riled up into this fight, the dark shadow crows swirling around you, you can just think that you might be able to hear My Alchemical Romance playing in the background.
At the very least, it's in my head.
It's all in your head.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack now. Now that I've done all of that.
Go for it.
12. So no.
That's gonna miss.
But I am going to use my bonus 30 feet of movement from Zephyr Strike, and I would like to move south camera face, so towards the camera.
All right. 5, 10. As you exit his attack range, he will take a bite attack against you as his attack of opportunity.
That
All right.
strike doesn't impose.
Discord
attack
keeps
opportunity, does it?
crashing on my mobile.
Huh?
I think
Discord
Zephyr
keeps
Strike
crashing on
ignores
my mobile.
opportunity attacks.
It does.
Okay. Then he won't.
So, yeah. So I would like to move just like 10 feet outside of his attacking range.
10 feet outside of his attacking range, so like there.
Yeah.
All right. Dealing a solid blow against it, you begin to back your way out. And that's where you're ending your turn?
That is where I will end my turn. I have
All right.
used all of my stuff.
And now, since it's someone else's turn, we can go back to normal music. Rylan.
It was beautiful, though. I did notice.
I've been listening to
Okay.
My Chemical Romance all day in preparation for this.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I love MCR. Are you kidding me? Unironically.
Not quite my thing.
I'd like to move out of the ray, or out
All
of his
right.
gaze.
Which way you
I will
want?
go away from the camera.
Away from the camera.
Can I go
Alright.
behind that little brown thing?
Like here?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, your story is going to be more of a joke. And cast Unsettling Words, which is 1d10 away from his next saving throw.
All right. Do you roll that now or do I roll that then?
I think you roll it then.
Okay. Works for me.
But I am about to cast Hideous Laughter on him, which is a wisdom save. And I'm gonna say, and us defeating you will be the punchline. And that's a wisdom save.
All right. I'll roll the wisdom save. You roll the d10.
Ah, shoot. Okay.
Better roll high because I rolled a 23.
It was 2.
So 21.
Yeah,
I do believe that still saves, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it does.
He
That's
does get the
okay.
joke. You actually you're a little led astray for a moment as he does begin laughing and then gets real serious with himself, almost like he's ashamed of laughing at that, and goes back to attacking.
Alrighty. That's what I got for this round.
All right, Masumi.
All right. I'll move. I guess the other side of the fountain, I think, is outside of the iris, based on the way it was facing.
That's a fair assumption. Yeah. You escape the
Alright.
collective. 10, 15, like there.
I think so. We're right there's outside of the eye rays.
Yeah, that appears to be out of the
main,
eye ray.
main eye.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay.
I couldn't. Oh, no. Don't look at him.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you upcast blindness and deafness, you can target an additional creature per additional level. Can I use two different effects on the same creature?
Unfortunately, I don't believe you can target one creature with both. I'm so sorry.
Okay. No worries. I guess I'll try and blind him again.
Okay. Con save.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ooh, that's a lot better. That is a 13.
That does not succeed.
All right then. He is blinded. All of the eyes go a little milky white, and he apparently does not see at the moment. Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. I believe I can try to save from this again. Do I do it at the top or the bottom of my turn?
Oh, hold one sec here. Popped an ad up for whatever reason. At the end of each of its turns.
End of each of its turns. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Well. Perception. In that case, it's gonna go for an easy attack since it can't use its eye rays. It's going to get up next to you and try a bite attack at disadvantage since it really can't see. Does a 14 hit?
14
Assuming.
does hit.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. It
I didn't cast my turn.
almost begins thrashing in your general direction, and in doing so, ends up catching you with a stray bite, dealing 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then at the end of its turn, it's going to try to make its con save again.
Yep.
And we'll roll a natural 5, making it a 9. So he is still blinded.
Yep.
Thurvin, your turn.
All right. So, for my turn, I think I will cast another round of Zephyr Strike
All right.
because
The
that
Shadow Crows envelop you.
it heckin' worked last time. And so I'm going to attack at advantage. Maybe if I can get. I can only get one app to really function right at a time. It has me.
I am so
little
sorry.
disappointed.
Initiative. I hold that thought. Initiative roll 20. You guys all feel woozy once more. I need someone to roll a d4. Tugboat, roll me a d4.
Perhaps.
Unless you're having technical difficulties, then I'll have Haven do it.
I am kind of having technical
All right,
difficulties.
Haven, roll me a d4.
That is a natural one.
All right, so that actually means the collective
Hmm.
is over here.
Wonderful.
Did we change shape? Or have we just been seeing it at a different angle?
You're just getting seen at a different angle. Technically,
Okay.
you are this.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what it looked like before.
Yeah. So I kind of missed the whole like humanish part of it because that shield was throwing me off.
All right, so Thurvin, you're going to move towards the beholder, correct?
Yes.
All right. The collective moves. Are you staying behind it?
Yeah.
All right. 5, 10,
All right. And longsword attack. First roll was a 13. Second roll is a nat 20.
That will hit, actually.
And so I'm going to roll 2d8s plus 7 is 22. 1d8 for Zephyr Strike is a 1. 1d6 for Favored Foe is a 2. And 1d8 for my crows. Wait, hold on. Let me double check. Yeah, 1d8 for the crows is a 6.
All right. Are you
So
adding that all up for me?
let me go to my campaigns here. So that's going to be 22 plus 1 is 23, 25, 31 points of damage in total.
That's the crit
And
damage, all in all?
that is all in all. Oh, because I get to double all of those.
Yeah. So
crit.
7 plus 8 is
Oh.
15. Doubled is 30. Plus 2 is 32. Plus 4 is 36. Plus 12 is 48. And then plus 7 is 55 points of damage.
Now, one of the plus 7s on D20 on D&D Beyond is
Your
my
attack bonus.
attack
Yeah,
bonus.
I'm
Okay,
aware.
perfect. Got it.
Don't worry, I counted.
Cool. All right. Yeah, so that would be my first attack.
With a massive strike, as the collective, you all are holding a sword made of stars and darkness and strike a massively deep cut across the back of the beholder.
And then my second attack is a 15.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Okay. You know, I'll take 50 something points of damage on my first attack to then miss the second. I can handle that.
That's fair. Rylan, it's your turn. You are still part of the collective.
Uh-huh. Question. How big is the
Mhm.
statue?
What statue? Oh, the statue in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
It's a little bigger than normal height. It's probably like 12 feet on its own.
So like medium, or how
Could
big
be
is it?
large.
Large. Hang on. And would it be huge if you did the base as well? I assume it's well secured to the base.
Yes, it would be huge if it was including the base.
Cool.
Haven, what are you doing? Haven, think about this. Haven.
So my dear friend Jacob, I'm going to cast I'm gonna cast animate object on the entire fountain.
Odds. I don't have a save for that, do I?
No.
And it's not even technically in the cone. Dang it.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to give it the command attack from behind.
Attack from behind.
You know, we don't want it in any anti-magic rays if that blindness wears off.
Uh-huh. All right. And it goes at the end of your turn, correct?
I believe so.
It should also detail what the attack bonus is and what the damage is in the spell, correct? Okay,
Yes,
good.
it does.
Because I don't have any of that on me.
So I'm gonna
you guys
roll
are
the
using my computer.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit. Oh, from the fountain?
Yes.
All right, so it moves. What's its movement speed?
It's Shoot, where's movement speed? Oh, 30 feet.
Okay. So the statue on the top is of a motherly figure holding a child. And so I like to imagine that for the attack, the mother takes the child and uses it as a club to smash over the top of the beholder.
Okay, let me roll the damage.
Wait. Oh yeah, you hit.
Yep. Okay. 2, that's all right, that is going to be 16 points of damage.
16 points.
Yes, sir. And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. The collective is still the collective, and so said Masumi, it's your turn.
Wonderful. Let's see here. Am I able to reach the other side of the beholder without invoking opportunity attacks? Or is that too close there? I can't see with the angle.
What do you mean by reach to the other side of the beholder?
Like get around it to the opposite
I'd
side
say,
of the glowing thing's on. Okay.
But about here, you end up, the collective stops, and Masumi continues.
All right.
Does his eye still work while you're blinded? While it's blinded?
The icon does, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll just hit him with chill touch.
All right. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits.
All right. Total of 18 necrotic damage, and I don't think it's gonna matter, but he can't regain HP to the beginning of my next turn, or into my next turn, I think, something like that.
Alrighty. In that case, it is the beholder's turn, who still is blinded, got struck by the collective, got hit by a statue, and then got chill touched.
Probably not stoked.
Yeah. Who's number 2? Okay. It's attacking the collective. It is blinded, so the bite attack is a disadvantage. Does a 19 hit you, Ryla?
Yeah.
And does it hit you,
Oh
Thurman?
yeah.
All right. You are both taking this damage then.
Do we get
What
to
about me?
split
Am I
it?
also doing that?
You are not in the collective at the moment because you passed through the cone.
Ah. Oh, I see. Okay.
12 points of piercing damage to the collective, as is right now.
Does it get split between us? Or do
Nope,
we
you
both
both
take
take
that?
the whole whole thing.
Okay.
Lovely.
And then it is, honestly, it's pretty confident that it has you in its eye race, its icon, so it's gonna keep it there, and it's going to try to save from the blindness. Does an 18 save?
It does.
Okay. Here we go. The beholder is no longer blinded, but that's the end of its turn. At the
And I need to
end of
roll.
initiative, count 20. Somebody roll a d4.
Alrighty.
And do I need to roll a Constitution save for concentration?
What are you concentrating on?
Favorite
Enemy,
foe.
whatever it is.
You're concentrating on what? I'm so sorry.
Favored foe.
Oh, favorite foe. Oh, I didn't realize that was a concentration thing.
It is.
then yes, you would need to roll concentration on it.
Is that just a D20 or is that a con save?
So that is a Constitution save. Your DC is
Got it.
10.
Come on. Catch up. It is trying 5, so I failed it.
All right. Favorite enemy is no longer thing.
And I rolled a 3 on the d4.
All right, 3. So the collective once again engulfs Masumi.
Yay.
But it is technically, because the collective is bigger than any one of you, it's still in the eye ray, in the icon.
Okay.
Thurvin, it's your turn.
Leaving the collective to get behind it. I would like to cast. I'm thinking a let's do a 3rd level Searing Smite.
All right, you are flanking with the collective, so you do have advantage.
Heck yeah. 14 for the first roll, and 23 for the second roll.
That definitely hits.
Okay. 9 plus a D8 for writhing, or not for writhing tide, but for gathered swarm is another 8. So 17 plus, I have to find out how much Searing Smite do. 3d6. So that is 3 of those. 17 plus 9 is 26. And then I am going to expend another use of Favorite Foe for 1 more d6. 26 plus 3 is 29.
Plus 3.
And
All right.
then, and then he is on fire.
Okay. That's a new
At
development.
the start of each of its turns, he must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, he takes 3d6. Oh wait, the initial extra damage. Sorry, he takes 1d6 fire damage at the start
There
of
we
each
go.
of his turns. And then I'm going to extra attack.
All right. Second attack.
How does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Does not. Rip. Oh well.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
At the end of your turn, the beholder is going to take its first legendary action.
Ah.
Because at the beginning of the game, the DM forgot he had those. So I
Mm.
need Thurvin to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at those though, thankfully. Not that it freaking matters. 7.
That fails.
Surprisingly.
Thurvin, one of the eyes turns over to you and striking you, you realize this guy's only looking for good stories. He's not an enemy. This isn't a problem. He's looking pretty banged up. You should probably help him out with that. As you are charmed.
Very good. How often do I get to remake that saving throw?
Looks like until the so saving throw or be charmed by the beholder for 1 hour or until the beholder harms the creature.
There's no like at the end of each of its turns
Nope.
or when I take damage from something else.
Nope.
Nice.
To the team.
Prime.
Raylan, it's your turn.
Is there any indication that he's charmed?
You did see him get hit with a ray, and he's looking at the beholder in a very different way now. You make an insight check.
Alrighty.
I had the same question actually.
That was a nat 20 for 28.
He is definitely charmed.
Okay. I'm going. I'm going to play my pan flute, low notes but loud enough for him to hear, and use counter charm.
All right.
And then I'm gonna say, "You call this fighting?" and use unsettling words again on the
Yes.
beholder.
Unsettled. Read counter charm to me real quick.
As an action you can perform until the end of your next term. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throw. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, it's saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Yes, but because you have this feature, it is grossly misunderused by bards. I will allow it to let Thurvin make their wisdom saving throw.
Oh wait, wrong button. Wisdom save. 14.
That is a failure. You are still charmed.
Man, for having a +5 to my wisdom, it's not doing me a whole lot of good.
I will say though that because the counter charm is up and she's using her action, as long as she continues to use her action, you will begin each of your turns with a no, sorry, you will end each turn with a wisdom saving throw at advantage to save.
Heck yeah.
I feel like this is fair.
Down with that. And then I would like the statue to make another attack because that is.
All right, roll an attack from the
current.
statue.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That will just hit.
Alrighty. Just a second. That'll be 17 points of damage.
All right. The statue strikes the beholder from behind. And is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
The beholder will use its second legendary action to fire an eye ray at you. Well, you didn't move out of the collective, so it's firing at the collective.
Dang it.
In which case, oh no. I need Masumi and Raylan to make wisdom saving throws.
Why you gotta do this to me?
I'm going to make my roll at 15.
On the dice or as a whole?
Yes, on the dice, and then
Okay.
that's a +6 to that, so that is a 21 total.
That'll save.
That's a nat 1 for me.
Rough. How do I do this? In that case, Masumi, you feel a great drowsiness come over you for a second, but you shrug it off, knowing that it's not real. But you feel something almost slump off your back as Raylan falls out of the collective, unconscious onto the ground. She is asleep.
Oh, wait. Because of my fate ancestry, I have advantage on
You
saving
can't
throws
be
against charge,
right.
and
Yeah,
I can't be put to sleep.
you can't be put to sleep on magic. Yo, so you feel as if Raylan would have fallen asleep. You feel the movement. You feel the nauseating call to unconsciousness, but you shrug it off.
Usually I'd say I'll sleep when I'm dead, but guess that doesn't apply here.
Masumi, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Where's our cone looking right now?
At the moment, it's technically covering you slightly because you are currently a large creature as a collective. But
Okay.
yeah, it's facing towards the door in a generally towards the door.
All right, I'm gonna head to the wall near the camera right here.
Away from the camera, right?
Towards the camera.
Towards the camera. Are you intending to be? Oh, I guess technically you're out of the cone there.
That's the idea, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you are. Okay. You are out of the cone. What would you like to do?
Perfect. Then I'll just throw another chill touch out. That is a 14. I don't think it's gonna hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
All right, that's fine.
At the end of your turn, it's going to take its last legendary action. Oh boy. Oh no. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Masumi.
Are you sure
I'm
it's
going
not
to use
for
a luck
me?
point to reroll that.
Okay.
That's a little bit better. That's a 16.
16 just saves.
Oh, good.
Oh, you don't take half damage on this one. The disintegration ray instead hits the wall behind you and disintegrates the wall. There's no longer a wall there.
Wonderful.
Now it's the beholder's turn.
Mm.
Here we go, boys.
Is the spiritual and is the yellow thing still there? If we all left it?
Technically, Raylan is still in it.
Okay. She just slumped over. Or she didn't, I guess. She's not unconscious.
Exactly, yeah. And it only goes away when everyone's out of it. But
Okay.
in that case, the beholder.
Fight the
Hmm.
fountain.
Is going to turn its head and have the cone on the fountain, and the fountain becomes mundane.
Yeah.
And the rest of you get eye rays. So here we go. Thurvin,
Yay, I raise for everyone.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Is this his choice?
What?
17?
17 does save. All right. So nothing happens as a telekinesis ray was going to move you out of harm's way, but did not. Raylan,
Huh?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, no, I don't. Because you
Oh.
are doing counter charm. You are immune to fear.
Heck yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's just advantage on fear on wisdom saves. Sorry. So make a wisdom
Never
save with
mind.
advantage for me. My apologies.
Okay. 17.
17 does save. You are currently immune to fear.
Whew.
And Masumi. 6. 6, yeah. I need you to make a strength save as well.
Strength save. Sure, I'll go with that. Ooh, that is a modified 20.
20 saves. You are also resisting the telekinetic ray. None of the rays proc. All right. Thurvin, you are still charmed.
Okay.
How would you like to help the beholder today?
Well, I am gonna go ahead and wait. Oh, yeah. I forgot that I also had Fey ancestry and had advantage against being charmed, but
Oh no.
yeah, it's all good.
Well,
It
you did
happens.
roll twice technically, so
I did. Yeah, I did. And sucked on both of them. In that case, I'm going to use my action, and I am going to cast Fairy Fire. I feel like I can get both Raylan and Masumi in the box.
yep, totally
Um,
can.
so that's what I'm gonna do, and you guys have to
Alright.
make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, bless you.
I'm gonna make my roll of 17, so it's going to be a total of 19.
19.
23.
19 and 23 both succeed. Does the beholder succeed on its dexterity saving throw?
Oh, is the beholder in this area?
Uh,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Does a 19 save?
A 19, I believe, does save.
All right.
Yes, it does. 17 is my save DC. So, darn, my action, Fairy Fire, didn't tag anybody.
As you are bemoaning said failure to help your friend, you are sucked into the collective.
Does he get another wisdom save?
Yep, and at the end of your turn, make a wisdom save with advantage.
Okay. And wisdom, 16 and nat 20, so 25.
That'll certainly save. You are no longer charmed.
Woohoo!
And at the end of your turn, the beholder is going to take a legendary action.
And charm me again.
So, since the collective is all in one spot, right, I need everyone. Why do I keep rolling this? Everyone make a strength save.
Strength?
Strength.
23.
18.
7.
All right, that's 2 saves and a failure. So the majority of the collective does save, making it so that the whole collective saves. You are not affected by the
Oh, boy.
telekinesis ray.
There we go.
Raylan, it's your turn.
All right. I would like to exit the collective.
The collective is not in the icon.
Oh, it is.
No, the icon is facing
It's
the
facing the
mundane
statue. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, and I still have the unsettling words on him, correct?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Let's go big, you guys. I'd like to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on him. And that's a wisdom save.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
I rolled
and
wisdom save.
I will say, no, not much of a fight. More of a song and dance routine as I cast it.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
And did you remove the D10 from that?
not yet. I need you to roll that for me.
Okay.
Because currently,
That'll be a 9.
-9
Yeah.
makes it a 4.
All right, my boy is
Alright.
grooving. Which means
And
that
the effects.
So he's dancing. Um, do. A dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its space and has disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls. While the target is affected
Okay.
by the spell, other creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it. As an action, a
Okay.
dancing creature makes a wisdom saving throw to regain control of itself.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
You're not moving the collective at all, correct?
No, I would like yeah, I'm gonna inspire I will inspire Thurvin and I will say, wow, those crows were like so dark.
In that case, at the end of your turn, legendary action. The collective is under the focus of an eye ray. Oh gods.
Yay.
I would like everyone to make wisdom saving throws. Those with elven heritage get advantage.
Oh.
14.
14, failure.
Yep.
9.
Don't say
Failure.
that about him. He's very nice.
He was a good boy.
21.
Success. The eye ray. The eye ray strikes the collective, and Masumi and Rylan. Raylan, you feel both of your minds slip away for but a moment, and you realize the beholder, he's really just wanting all the stories, man. He's just here for them stories. You gotta give him some healing. He's not looking so hot.
So,
Wait,
do I lose concentration?
no, you're still concentrating.
Okay.
You didn't take any
Unless you feel
damage.
like dropping it would be
No.
the most helpful thing for him. But he's bobbing up and down, and he actually seems
He
to be
looks
kind of
like he's
digging
having a
it.
good time.
He's looking like he's having a good time.
Alrighty.
But Masumi, it's your turn. You are charmed.
Let's see here. Do the other two party members appear to be kind of chilling with us now, or is it just me and the beholder versus them still?
You're in the collective. You are the
Okay.
other party members.
Fair enough. Let's see. You know what? I'll make the beholder dance faster and cast haste on him.
All right. Zoomy
Fast
boy.
dancing.
I believe green is the only color I don't already have on him. Don't you love how he has all these eye stalks for all these rings?
Jazz hands, but with all the ice stuff.
The beholder is now hasted. Is that your turn, Masumi?
It is. So he now has a +2 to AC, advantage on dex saves, and gets an additional attack action. Or additional action
so he
used
had-
to.
He had disadvantage on dex saves, so now it's
Yep.
balanced out. Okay, here we go.
I assume he's willing to
And-
take the spell.
Oh yeah, he'll take it. With the legendary action at the end of your turn, the collective will be targeted by a ray. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
30-20.
30-20 save.
16.
There's a 12 for me.
Okay, 12 fails. And what did you say, Thurvin?
16.
16 succeeds. As a group, you succeed and are able to dodge out of the way of the ray as it strikes against a stone behind you. Nothing happens to the stone as the stone turns to stone. It's now the beholder's
No.
turn.
Extra rocky.
Has he been making his constitution saves against my fire damage?
I totally forgot about it. Let's do 2 here real quick.
Okay.
First con save is a 19.
Passes.
Does it go out if he passes, or
I believe that it does. On a successful save, the spell ends.
all right?
So that is it.
There we go. I can get 1 ring off of him. Whew. Beginning of his turn. He will take the collective under his watchful gaze. And he'll do 3 eye rays. Here we go. First one, targeted at the collective. Here we go. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
theoretically, I'm good at these.
Dirty 20
Ni-
yet again.
19.
12.
Well, the collective as a whole dodges the death ray as it flashes past you with a green flash and slams into the wall, which the wall is already dead, so it doesn't do anything.
Thank you,
Second ray.
guys.
I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws.
12.
3.
Fail,
20 total.
fail, and succeed. Raylan and Masumi, you are both paralyzed for 1 minute.
What does
Hey,
paralyzed
let's
do for
go.
spellcasting?
Nothing. Other than the
Okay,
fact that you
so-
can't do anything.
You
So
need to maintain concentration.
yeah, you maintain concentration. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
And then the last ray. Yikes. Okay. Here we go. 2 of you are paralyzed, so you both automatically fail dexterity saving throws, which means Thurvin, unless you get a nat 20, the collective is failing this.
4. I rolled a 10 total.
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna need digital dice for this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pain time, boys. Let's go.
Bring up just any character, dice, and choo.
Do you not have enough dice to do it, or do you just not want to add them all up?
7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have enough dice. I don't have 10d8.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Wonder what that's like, huh, Tugboat?
I would have no idea.
Right?
I have plenty
Same.
of D8s.
The collective. Hi guys, how's it going? You guys doing okay?
It's
You having
okay.
fun so far? Is this a good
I
game?
mean, yes.
Are you enjoying
I'm
yourselves?
about to die twice.
All right.
Yeah, loving it.
Everyone takes 50 points of damage from
So-
force.
Spicy.
Yeah, that'll do me in.
Yeah, I'm out.
Really? I still have almost
Yep.
30 hit points.
I was down to 21.
I'm a wizard.
Oh yeah, that both. Yes.
However, the body of the collective still stands undisintegrated.
Yay.
Woot.
Thurvin, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm assuming my irresistible dance goes down with
Yes.
me.
Irresistible dance drops. Come here. And also is
Okay.
gone.
My haste also does
And-
drop.
Oh, and haste is dropped. Yep, I pulled that. And good news, guys. You guys aren't charmed anymore.
Okay,
Just saying.
paralyzed.
all your
Um,
issues are leaving you.
Hurt is the beholder looking? Is he
Is the-
bloodied?
He is not doing great.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to step out of the collective.
The collective is in melee range with the beholder at the moment.
Right.
Unless you're trying to
but
cast a spell.
I would like to cast a spell.
All right, stepping out of the collective. There we go.
I'm going to 3rd level Zephyr Strike.
Oh boy. The swarm around you is enormous.
Wait, hold on. I can do that, right? Well, I can expend a 2nd level spell slot, but apparently it doesn't power up further with.
It does not scale.
It does not scale.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
So I'm going to step around him. I'm going to expend a 2nd level spell slot to cast a 1st level Zephyr Strike. If that is okay with you, I don't.
Yep.
I think that works.
That is how spellcasting works. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack him with advantage. Dirty 20, followed by 22.
Points of damage.
No, 22 to hit.
Oh yeah,
that was
that'll
my
hit.
advantage. So 10 plus 1d8. So 15 plus 1d8 for gathered swarm is 17 plus 1d6 for favored foe, which I'm expending another use of, to 18. That is all the damage I can do on that attack. So
All
18
right.
points of damage.
18 points of damage. He is looking really rough.
And then I'm gonna swing again with extra attack. Don't fail me now. Why? 11. I rolled an 11.
That's rough, buddy. With an 11, you miss. The beholder seeing.
Wait. Question.
Yeah.
Is the
You have
collective
inspiration, don't you?
even though I'm the only one still up, is the collective still standing on the other side?
Nope.
No. Rip.
However, I would allow that. Here's what I'll give you. You can roll that second attack with advantage as well because the fountain is on the other side, and we're not sure if it's still animated or not. So it's still threatening.
All right. I will accept that for a 18.
Just hits.
All right. 1d8 plus 7. Are you freaking kidding? 8 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes.
Singing the opening lyrics to the Black Parade. When I was a young boy, to inspire myself. Zephyr Strike attack. I imagine as like the flurry of crows is swooping in with it, harrying the beholder, adding in their own pecking, and I get a couple of little like spin move type attacks, taking off eye stalks, finishing with a good thrust to the back of its ugly ass head.
Pirouetting through the swarm of crows, the murder, as it is so aptly named, You spin on your heels, slashing the creature with your sword made of darkness and stars. Twice, 3 times, an eye stalk falls off and slaps onto the floor wetly. You continue spinning, another strike, and another. Scales fall off. Another eye stalk as the creature screams in pain. And you finish off fully behind the creature, stabbing it through and through. As it begins to slump from the air, it falls to the ground, dead. Congratulations.
Me until the city.
Magnificent.
Are there forms on the ground that I could target with Cure Wounds?
There is the collective that has slumped onto the ground.
Okay.
And actually, as you're thinking that, real quick, the collective forms into your position. So you are now the collective. And since you are sharing the same body. Oh, go ahead.
Would it be weird to say that I touch myself to cast Cure Wounds?
Yes, it would, but I'll allow it.
So I'm gonna expend 2 second-level spell slots over however long it takes me to cast 2 second-level Cure Wounds.
Cast the 1. We'll see where we get.
Cast the 1. That is a grand total of 16 points.
The
of
entire
healing.
collective gains 16 points of healing.
Yeah.
The rest of you come back to consciousness as the collective, the dead beholder at your feet. The statue still awkwardly just standing there.
No. Alrighty then.
From behind you, you hear, so this is where everything has come down to. Thank you for making sure that our records department was not thrown into pieces and in shambles.
I mean, the beholder seemed to be enjoying it quite a bit. I don't doubt he'd break it.
Indeed. Is this true?
Given the damage that probably occurred to the room throughout the fight, I don't know that we could for sure say that.
Is dear Bartholomew going to be alright? He seemed in a bad state.
Yes, no, sorry, yes, thank you for helping us out. The figure comes around, mouth, you see the crumbs of the scone around his mouth, though the scone is completely gone at this point. Death here came and helped me out while you guys were finishing off this nastiness. Thank you very much.
Of course. Of course.
And actually, since this is all working now, I can fix this. The gentleman in question is going to walk up to all of you and kind of just draw a quick sigil in the air with a finger that stays there for a brief second before the collective falls apart. You are all in your own bodies,
Oh, that
not
is
seeming to
much
shift
better.
back to each other.
Good. I wasn't sure that I could stay in that dreadful collective any longer.
Oh, don't be rude. We were there too.
It's just hard when those who are sharing your space could never understand you.
Understanding's hard. But we can always
Right. I don't
accept those
understand him.
around us. He is unbearably
And you
sad
never
and
will.
angry at the world, but dealing with his grief through, though he feels consumed with darkness.
I feel
As
like that's pretty apt.
promised, your chosen afterlives shall be divvied out to you. I will, in fact, need requests for said afterlives. I suppose here is fine enough of a time as any. Thurvin, was it? What was your
Yes.
request for an afterlife?
My request was the eternal My Alchemical Romance concert.
Ah, yes. How could I forget?
How
Are
could
you
anyone
prepared
forget such a
now?
masterful band? Capturing the heart, capturing the mind.
I'll take that as a yes. And he snaps his fingers, and Thurpin, you're at first, your hands begin to disappear, and you feel yourself being pulled to the next life. Is there anything you would like to say as your parting words?
Finally, I may go to a place where somebody really gets me.
Cries in Black Parade as he begins to hear the tunes being played from beyond the veil.
Well,
Goodbye, Dark Angel.
And next I have Rylan. What is your requested afterlife?
Ah, you don't have like consultations for these sorts of things, do you?
We do indeed. There is room here in the astral shallows for those who are undecisive.
That would be lovely. Thank you. Unless you've got any good suggestions, Bartholomew.
I don't really give much thought to that sort of thing. I know most popular is most of the deities, divine planes. Uh, Pretty much the most popular is going to be Thrish's, but I mean, that's just popularity for you.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you.
And you, Mr. Masumi.
Eventually, I plan to go join my ancestors. I see now why I was here.
Yes.
However, it is not my time yet. I still have things to do. I have seen them.
Sure. The Hutsangian afterlife for you, then. He snaps his fingers, and you two begin to feel the pull as your body around you begins to disappear. Are there any final words you wish to have?
I'm good.
All right. And you are pulled into the afterlife to join your ancestors. Rylan, you are pulled away to spend some contemplation time in the astral shallows to decide where you would like to go next. And with that, we pull away from the city of death in the astral shallows. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
That was
Heck yeah.
excellent.
Good job, guys. I was not sure how the collective mechanics were going to work, and I appreciate you working with me on that.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
That was fun.
I thought it was enough to give something new for those who've played quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty rad.
Dragon Body sucks.
Yeah, it does. Well, with that, it is 10. Tugboat, you need to get rest with your knee.
Nah.
I'm tired.
I mean,
I'm
what
gonna
even
head
is
out.
rest?
I need to
Sure.
turn off push job.
Have a great
Love
night,
you,
guys.
Jacob.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
playing.
for DMing.
My pleasure. Anytime. Anytime.
Bye,
Love you guys.
Jesse. Bye,
Good
everyone.
night.
Sweet dreams.
Good time, everybody. Good time.